Have you ever asked yourself, when is the right moment to start your own adventure? We choose ours and decided now is the moment. We are Andrea, Christian and Nacho. Together we are driving the longest road in the world, over 40,000 kilometers, from the Arctic Ocean to the southern tip of South America. This is the Pan American Highway. We're not rushing, we are here to catch every moment, every place and every story we find along the way. This isn't a break from life, this is life. Raw, real and better than we ever imagined.
I once read a quote that stayed with me. If you avoid the difficult roads, you only reach the places everyone else does. There was a paved road leading to our next destination, but if you've been following us for a while, you already know that's just not our style. Because those harder roads, the ones that test your patience, your nerves, and the grip of your tires, have given us some of the most unforgettable moments. Rugged landscapes, wild scenery, waterfalls we never saw coming. And this time, they were leading us somewhere special, to the largest of its kind in the world, a place we couldn't quite imagine yet. But let's start from the beginning. One of the other reasons we avoided the main road was Bogota's Pico y Placa system, a rule that limits when you can drive based on the last number of your license plate. And that day wasn't our lucky day. So the shortcut it is. The scenery shifted from open farmlands and grazing cattle to a dense canopy of green, the road winding into fog and shadow. Not bad at all. At one point, we started noticing branches scattered across the road, freshly cut and deliberately placed. I remember asking Christian, "Do you think that the cut bushes on the ground mean something?" And if you know Christian, you know that his answer was, "Nah, it's fine." I don't know if you can see it, but there is a pretty big pothole with water there. So Christian is checking it out. And?
But hard to tell without walking through.
And you don't want to do that?
No, kinda not.
Yeah, maybe with a stick.
Maybe with the stick.
Look at my window.
Tight story.
Look at my window.
Oh my god. So the good thing is we made it through the mud, but the bad thing is the road here. That's too much. This moment, fuck. So we have to turn back. It's already a little bit late, and we had one spot in mind, but we're not gonna make it, so we just stay here, right here, or we're gonna make it to another point where we could stay. So we have to drive back through the mud.
A few moments later.
Now it's getting rough.
So I wanted to turn around, and we hit the spot in the back which was super soft, so we sunk in, and what I tried is now to remove all the dirt in front of the wheel so we don't have a blockage, so we can drive on. We already aired down, and yeah, and I tried to drive out. And then there is still this this one here that we had before, which was a bit tight, and it's getting dark. One problem solved, but we still have to cross the mud pit.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's very uncool.
Never again.
Fuck, this was a shortcut.
Never again.
Oh
dude.
my god.
I'm telling you, never again. You promise? Never again.
No, I'm not.
Never again.
No, I cannot promise. It's
again.
kind of difficult, but
no.
Next time we see something like this, we
turn around.
No, we check on the other side before.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Holy. Now we have a 30 car.
Oh god.
Looks really nice.
No.
I like a very nice patina.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Need to get the shovel.
Luckily, on the way up, we had spotted a pullout that would do for the night.
To stay here. We saw this place already when we drove up, but gonna check if it's kind of leveled.
Today we did 116 kilometers and we did it 6 hours and almost 30 minutes, including getting stuck 3 times. The car has a new design. Yes,
Yeah.
It's getting pretty late.
I think we are ready for a good sleep.
Yes, luckily it's pretty chilly.
It's not hot. Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, I think we are both a bit tired.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. The night was cold and quiet. I don't like the taste of coffee, but even I have to admit, there is something comforting about the smell of it. Freshly made, mixing with the cold, foggy air.
Today we're gonna try the other one. Hopefully this is better, but it should be better because they're working on the road. I mean, they did the same here, but not all the way up. And I hope we're gonna make it to Sumapaz, Páramo. Wish us luck.
Remember what we said about the next time we'd find some big brown puddles? Squat. What you doing, man?
Since we have the chance, we at least clean the windows a bit so we see something.
Louis washing station.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están? Oh wow, this looks amazing. We are on 3,100 meters. Not super high, but very nice.
Pavement!
Made it back.
I could kiss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen enough mud now. I loved it, but you know, small doses are good. So we are now in Sumapaz, which is the biggest Páramo in the world. And for me, it's still quite hard to believe that this area provides water to millions of people. And Christian and I, we absolutely love it. Like the fog, the different landscape, the frailejones, and yeah, it's absolutely, I love it. I love it. So the frailejones collect the water from the fog and rain, and they transport them into the ground. And then from the ground, the water goes into the rivers and creeks and supplies water to the big cities like Bogota. Sumapaz is one of the most unique ecosystems on Earth. But standing here, it's hard to grasp what that really means. The Páramo is an ecosystem that exists in only a few places on Earth. For years, this region remained out of reach, which kept it isolated and in many ways protected. Today, it remains one of the wildest and least visited places in the country. And even though it may seem quiet, it isn't empty. Somewhere out there, hidden in the vast landscapes, are animals we will probably never see. Andean bears, pumas, and creatures that move through this world without ever being noticed. Scientists consider places like this evolutionary hotspots, regions where life adapts and changes faster than almost anywhere else. But this landscape also carries a more recent history. For years, this area was shaped not just by nature, but by conflict. Remote and difficult to access, it became a corridor for guerrilla activity. Even today, parts of the park remain off limits. In 2002, the military moved in, bringing a different kind of presence, one that still raises questions. And yet, standing here now, it's hard to hold all of that at once. Because what you see in front of you is something else entirely. Vast, raw, and unexpectedly beautiful. The kind of place that makes you stop and think, I honestly can't believe this is Colombia.
After this very nice road through the Paramo de Sumapaz, we are looking for a camp spot, and we took one of these roads which are ending somewhere in nowhere. And we just talked to a farmer here, and he said we can just drive here and then we find like a intersection where we can stay and it's safe, and hopefully we find the place.
What are we doing?
Turning around.
Why?
It's so the road continues from here, but it looks like it's the same spectacle as yesterday. So turn around, and I was really hoping that we find a very nice cool place. Sometimes you do, sometimes not. And we didn't.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Just talked to the people here and they are allowing us to stay on the parking lot of the restaurant. The restaurant is closed now, so they are opening the gates for us. We are quite relieved because it's getting late and we are a bit tired, so
Yep.
we really don't have the words to describe how incredible the people in Colombia are. Like here, welcoming us into their backyard. And almost on cue, the sky began to change, slowly unfolding into shades of orange, purple, pink, and blue.
So, they're fine. Close.
Gracias, Victoria, Eduardo y Juan Felipe, por recibirnos con tanto cariño.
So we are leaving now. What a nice place and what nice people. They just let us stay on their property, which is really nice. This is just amazing here. Just ask somebody and they let us stay, and they ask for if you want to have coffee or food or whatever, and this is so nice. And the place is absolutely amazing. So, perfect. Adiós.
Adiós.
Que les vaya bien.
Gracias.
Listo, gracias a ustedes.
We sat with Eduardo, the owner of the place we stayed the night before, and we were talking about the Sumapaz region. He told us that for years Sumapaz has carried a reputation that kept people away. Because of its past, not many came, and to him, that's a shame. He looked out across the land and said how lucky they feel to live here. Somewhere so vast, so untouched. His daughter is growing up here now in a time of peace, the first generation that gets to do so. and he knows what that means. That places like this need to be protected, but also that they deserve to be seen. And maybe that's the balance, protecting places like this while still allowing people to understand why they matter. And hey, if you made it all the way here, thank you. Every like, comment, share, and subscription helps more than you know. A special thank you to those of you supporting